In the red corner, standing 6'3" overweight and 6 weeks shy from his 40th birthday, it's the once greatest of a generation, Muhammad Ali. The greatest would be coming into this fight on the back of a once-sided beatdown from Larry Holmes. Could Ali summon the strength of his former self and do the unthinkable and gain favour in the heavyweight rankings to become the heavyweight champion for the 4th time? Standing in the opposite corner was a horrible fighter from the dregs of society, born in the mean streets of Jamaica and brought up in the back alleys of Montreal, Canada. It's the hard-hitting Trevor Berbick. He would be coming into this fight, the number 4 ranked heavyweight in the world, as well as the Jamaican, Canadian and Commonwealth heavyweight champion. But it wouldn't be his fighting style that Berbick would be remembered for. His life outside the ring was as colourful as a crayon book, with his low-life antics becoming the final nail in his coffin. Let's go back to December 1981, location the Bahamas. This would be Muhammad Ali's last time he would ever step into a ring, squaring off against Trevor Berbick in a bout that represented far more than just a boxing match. For Ali, the fight was the closing act of an unparalleled career that had transformed him into an international icon. For Berbick, it was a chance to test himself against a legend and make a name on the world stage. However, Berbick's journey to this moment had been shaped by a troubled past that included hardship, instability, and brushes with the law. These contrasting trajectories set the stage for an eyes down and symbolic encounter.
I told you all that I was the greatest of all time when I beat Sunday Liston. I told you today I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me. Never again say that I'm going to be defeated. Never again make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old. Right. Then you might get me.
Muhammad Ali's legacy was already embossed into boxing and cultural history by the time he faced Berbick. The 3-time heavyweight champion had risen to prominence not only for his skills in the ring, but for his charisma, wit and activism. From Olympic gold to Fight of the Century with Joe Frazier and Rumble in the Jungle with George Foreman, Ali had redefined what it meant to be a boxer, elevating the sport to new heights and becoming a global icon around the world. Yet by 1981, Ali's prime was behind him. He was visibly slowed by years of punishment, and his loss to Larry Holmes just a year prior had been devastating. Holmes pummeled and exhausted an unprepared Ali in a fight that many felt should never have happened. Despite this, however, Ali's pride and love for the sport kept him coming back.
Turn her into something she never would. That's why you don't like me, okay? Ever since I fought him, it's been like that. And you can tell him that, because I got proof. His sweetheart ain't nothing but a car girl, Jenny from Jackson.
For Trevor Berbick, the fight was a chance to step out of the shadows and claim his own place in the heavyweight ranks. Born in Jamaica in 1954, Berbick grew up in poverty, experiencing a childhood marked by deprivation and violence. He worked odd jobs as a young boy to support his family, and early in his life he saw sports as a potential way out. Boxing offered Berbick a channel for his strength, but he lacked the opportunities that fighters in wealthier countries enjoyed. He faced instability, hardship and personal demons that influenced both his boxing style and his personality. Berbick was known to be rugged, tough and sometimes erratic, a reflection of his difficult past. He eventually moved to Canada, where he began to train seriously, quickly making a name for himself with his aggression and endurance. Yet Berbick's temper and dark personality caused him trouble outside the ring. He had several run-ins with the law and was known for his intense and sometimes impulsive nature, which translated into conflicts with those around him. Berbick's troubled past and the challenges he faced in his personal life coloured the way the boxing fans saw him.
Kick me! Punch me right here in front of everybody! Allow him to kick me and punch me!
Unlike Ali, who was beloved for his anti-hero ways and ability to shed a light even in the darkest of rooms, Berbick was often regarded as an outsider, someone who didn't fit the mould of the true head of the table boxer, while his upbringing and legal troubles jeered some fans. They also underscored his tenacity to succeed in a world that had not given him much. By 1981, Berbick had carved out a place for himself as a serious contender. He had achieved some success in the ring, including an upset victory over John Tate, the former heavyweight champion. However, the chance to face Ali was a golden opportunity to elevate his career to a new level. Even with Ali knocking on the door of 40 years of age and suffering heavy signs of Parkinson's disease, a win over this sporting legend would see Berbick on the back page of every paper around the world for both good and bad reasons. A villainous part he was willing to play. This was not just a part he would play in the fight, but a part he would play throughout his life. Berbick was arrested on many occasions throughout his life and was sentenced in Florida to 5 years in prison for crimes against humanity, and a conviction that only true karma can be the deciding punishment. Berbick's life of crime would not just be that of a heinous nature, but Berbick would be involved with street brawling, public feuds and shenanigans that would see him deported on a number of occasions. Each time he would slither his way back into the USA on a promise to his fans that he was a reformed character and his life of wicked ways was all but left in the past. In the lead up to the fight, Berbick remained quiet and focused, in contrast to the fanfare surrounding Ali. The media were far more interested in Ali's last stand than in Berbick's backstory, but the differences between the two fighters were evident. Ali was revered worldwide, while Berbick remained largely unknown, seen as just another opponent in Ali's twilight. The Bahamas setting, with its lackluster facilities and low turnout, added to the odd and almost melancholic atmosphere surrounding the fight, as if it was not a grand finale, but rather a quiet, unceremonious end to Ali's career. Despite his decay in health, Ali continued to play to the crowd. He delivered his signature pre-fight banter and the confidence that had defined him for years. Even with his slurred speech and his slowing movement, Ali's charisma was undiminished. And underpinned by retiring as the greatest fighter of all time, Muhammad did not sell boxing, but he sold the dream of hope to those around the world who had none of their own. A pillar of strength in a world where his hero-like status was needed more than ever. To his fans, he was still the greatest, the man who had stood up for his beliefs, defied the odds, and redefined boxing. Berbick, however, had no interest in the theatrics. His ideology was simple. He saw Ali's age and weakened condition as an opportunity, a way to launch himself into the limelight as the villain that he was.
Bell for round one is scheduled for 10. The crowd is in a bedlam already.
Oh, what a beautiful left hand.
Ali is landing first in this round so far.
Ali looking very good. Trevor Berbick catching him with a slight counter. No devastating punches landed yet.
Come on, clean over there. And here the referee, Zach Clayton. The pace is slow so far.
Well, Ali is looking very good. It's
a good exchange for both of them. Berbick. Berbick is moving up. Told him to keep him up. Berbick is rocked back into the ropes, but he comes punches here. Berbick working on the body. Berbick is taking this one seriously too. Half a minute to...
Berbick is really rocking the body.
The first round would see Ali start cautiously, focusing on his jab and trying to keep distance. Berbick was more aggressive, landing big body shots and looking to show the crowd that he was the man of the hour.
Trevor Berbick finished the round fast with the black stripe and border.
Ali comes out jabbing and moving.
Trevor Berbick in the red. You mean Ali?
Ali, yeah. But when Berbick tried to counter with that left,
Ali pecking away with the left, but they are... Ali beat him to the punch, but then Berbick came at him. Concentrated on the body.
He's got to get out of that corner.
Zach Clayton is a no-nonsense referee of Ali. Berbick is moving in disdainful of Ali, no matter who's in there.
Berbick is mad. He's saying, why Ali?
Ali was a sitting duck there. Ali putting on a rally.
He's got the moves, it's just too slow.
Berbick is just dancing. There's a good punch.
The first punch.
Now Ali winces. Ali. Come on. Ali's having a good round now.
This fight was so low budget that it would be the sound of a cowbell to mark the end of the rounds. The second would bring more of the first. Berbick bringing the aggression and Ali moving from danger on the back foot. But there would be a glimmer of the greatest former self stepping gingerly.
Oh, come on. Round 3, Muhammad Ali.
Ali keeps jabbing him and keeps him off balance.
Some good jabs by
Good right hand.
Ooh,
good right hand.
beautiful right hand.
Ali takes the
Took
return
one, though.
punches. Round 3 of this 10-rounder. That's good. Another rally by Ali. Got him, and he may have hurt him with that hook. Time running out in the round, a little more than half a minute. Come on. Ali in his own corner, holding on. Ali in come on. Okay, baby.
The third would bring some connecting jabs and a couple of straights from the former champ, but nothing to wobble the Jamaican's legs. It was a horrid sight for boxing fans around the world to see their champion pipped to the punch, and with his off timing it looked as if it would only go one way.
Round 4 of a 10-rounder.
Well, this is a fight.
Both have white trunks.
By Berbick with the left hook.
Ali a little bit tentative. Ali, he's got him against the ropes. He's really trying to level him. Ali, these are solid punches. They're just above us. Berbick is pounding everything in on. Always could take a punch, but now he's in trouble.
Yep, he looks like he's in trouble. He got
Trying to get in there. Still works the body.
I'll take it down. Come on. Work, come on, let's work. Let's work, fellas. Come on, work, come on. Come on.
Ali was rocked back by that right hand.
Come on, let's work, come on, that's it. Hey!
After a one-sided round to Berbick, Ali would shift his way back into his corner. So rarely in his career did Ali let a fight get away from him like this. The fourth round was enough for fans to call for an end, but Ali would see his former glory in touching distance.
Round 5. Ali gets off the stool very...
Ali's in extremely good shape. He's just too slow to
Ali
do
is
anything.
rocked back by another left hand.
Just like that, I can really wear Berbick out. He's breathing as hard as he is.
All the time. Ali tries to come back at the end of the round.
Nothing left.
Ali is rocked by those... These are terrific body punches.
Should get out of the corner now.
They're in a neutral corner just above us.
Holding a little bit. He wants to see a little bit of action.
Ali left him...
Berbick slowed up some.
Yes.
Now he could get him.
In the talking.
That third punch got in, and the last 3. Good that took by Ali.
Beautiful. Berbick had the beginning of the round.
Ali would start the round slow but ease himself into the second half of the round, finding the target on a number of occasions. The crowd would be brought to their feet with the chant of Ali in the air. Would this be enough to get what was left out of the former champion?
He had 3 guys yelling at Ali between rounds.
Ali looks like he's trying to move around and land out those punches again.
Berbick tries to set him up for his own left hand. Berbick continues to again with solid punches.
Good flurry.
It's a big rally for Berbick, who always starts to let's work for. They're doing plenty of work.
Come on.
Ali back and towards the ropes again. That's where he's... He got out behind the left jab.
Work, come on, both of you, let's go, come on. Work, come on.
Good punches by
Good combination.
Very
Good rally by Ali, but there's...
off with his jab.
Don't have the authority anymore.
They're both tiring a little bit.
After a scrappy sixth round, Ali would be happy to withstand the flurry of Berbick. There would still be moments of his former self, but the power and the snap of the left hand had looked to have withered away.
Round 7, Muhammad Ali, Trevor Berbick. It's scheduled for 10, but he's been seriously hurt. Berbick trying to get in on Ali again. Ali tucking away with the left to keep him off. Berbick all over Ali, and Ali against the ropes again. Berbick on top of him. It's Berbick doing on the ropes.
Two of those right hands landing just fairly effectively.
A lot of them are...
Quick, come on.
Ali was really hurt that time. He's wincing. Battering on the ropes.
Just looked at Zach
Berbick
Clayton.
putting everything into his punches. Head and body now.
Berbick at this point is thinking that Clayton should stop the fight.
Yes, that's round. But take punishment.
The end of the 7th round would bring 1 round closer to the end of Ali's career. It seemed the final bell was closing in, and grandfather time had caught up with boxing's greatest. Would Ali see this fight out on his feet, or would he be flat on his back like he left so many in the past?
That was Ali's worst round.
Round 8 of a 10 rounds to shuffle.
Caught him with a beautiful left hook.
Berbick doesn't believe it. Be from memory.
His corner is yelling at Ali to dance. Wild punches any minute.
He will. I
Stay
wonder
on the
how long he
outside.
can dance this way, though.
Well, he looks like he's in good shape.
Got nailed in. But Berbick keeps coming in on him.
Not only is Ali dancing, but his punches are... I have a feeling Berbick won't stop. He's going to keep coming in.
On the right.
Left hook was partially blocked. Those aren't those.
Berbick is all over. He's hitting solidly. Ali jabbing again. Good jabs on the right.
The drama in Bahama would come to light in the 8th, the crowd cheering their man on. It seemed win, lose or draw, Ali would have won the audience by just stepping into the ring. Berbick would throw heavy at the start of the round, but Ali would take advantage of his tiredness at the end.
Round 9. Who thought it would go this far? Trevor, white trunks.
Well, this goes to prove one thing, that the people he was.
I didn't think he could get going in. He tries to get out. He's nailed by a couple of good punches. But Ali may be entertaining the crowd, but he's not scoring punches here.
Ali's staying on the outside.
Experience going on out there.
He's forcing Ali back to the ropes again. Ali is holding on. Ali a little bit short with those jabs, but Berbick wasn't short.
Punch out and get up. Punch out. Punch out and get up. Punch out and get up.
Ali's against the ropes, trying to lean back, getting away from Berbick's punches.
And just like that, the 10th and final round was upon us. Ali had gone 9 rounds with one of the hardest hitters in the division. All the fans wanted was for him to make it out on his 2 feet with his head held high.
Zach Clayton hasn't touched gloves. Who will be there? Ali goes to dancing.
So stay away and use that jab. Good combination by Ali.
Berbick holds. It's been some fight, hasn't it, fellas?
Very good.
Oh, fantastic fight. Even though this is a 10-round fight.
Berbick ripping the body again.
Ali is trying to exchange with him. I don't know if that's...
About a minute and a half left to go in the fight in this 10th and final round here. Going out all the stops. He's all over Ali on the ropes.
A minute and 20.
He's just standing there.
He's driven back to the ropes again. Berbick from down under. Seconds left to go. Berbick drives him back again. There have been no knockdowns in the fight.
Those are two good punches by Berbick.
Big there it is. It's all over.
What a fight.
Tremendous fight. A lot of people getting up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Unanimous decision for Trevor Berbick.
There's a unanimous decision. Judge Butler, 97-94.
A victory for the Jamaican, but not a victory to be proud of. This would be Ali's last fight in the ring. But as for his opponent that night, he would come up against far more vicious battles. After being deported for the last time, Berbick would meet his maker. Trevor Berbick would live and die by the sword. In October 2006, Berbick would have his life cut short at the same church he would preach from by an assailant wielding a 2-inch thick steel pipe. He sustained repeated blows to the head, and that was the end of Berbick. And as always, we leave you with one question. Are you an old school boxing fan? If so, give that subscribe button a stiff jab. I've been Frank Monroe here at Below the Belt Boxing. Take care.